From the road, it looks like an ordinary A-shaped barndominium. A steep roof, metal walls, nothing that would make you stop the car. Then the front door opens. Instead of walking into a typical home, you step into a hidden courtyard with a sparkling pool, an outdoor fireplace, walls of glass, and a level of privacy most luxury resorts would envy. The surprising part? 10 different homeowners all came up with the same hidden idea. Today we're stepping inside 10 incredible A-shaped barndominiums that prove the most beautiful part of the house isn't what you see from the street. It's what they've hidden behind it. Stay until the end, because our final design has one of the most breathtaking courtyards we've ever featured. Before we step inside, welcome to Barndo Dreams, where we explore the most beautiful barndominiums, hidden layouts, and smart design ideas transforming modern country living. If you love luxury home tours with real inspiration, subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications. We showcase a brand new build every week. Now let's open the gate. At first glance, the A-shaped barndominium is all about the roof. Its dramatic profile creates soaring ceilings, a bold architectural statement, and a silhouette that's instantly recognizable. But that's not why this design has become one of the fastest-growing barndominium trends of 2026. The real secret is hidden behind it. Because the front of an A-shaped home is naturally tall and compact, architects have discovered they can wrap the rest of the home around a private courtyard without losing that striking street view. From the outside, it still looks like a simple barndominium. Step inside, and it feels like a private resort. That's exactly what makes these 10 homes so fascinating. Let's begin. Number 10. A Texas Hill Country build that keeps its A-shaped front section as a soaring great room, with floor-to-ceiling glass at the peak. Walk past that great room, though, and the home splits into 2 single-story wings that wrap a rectangular courtyard in the back. There's a stock tank pool sunk into the concrete, string lights running wall to wall, and not a single window on that side facing the road. The owners specifically wanted a space where they could be outside without being seen by anyone driving by, and the A-shaped front made that privacy possible without sacrificing curb appeal. Number 9. In central Oklahoma, a young family took the A-frame concept and pushed the courtyard even further back, almost treating it like a second living room. Sliding glass doors, the kind that stack completely out of the way, connect the kitchen directly to an outdoor dining area under a steel awning. What makes this one stand out is the fireplace. It's built into the courtyard wall itself, visible from both inside and outside, so the whole home feels connected around one central heat source, even in the middle of winter. Number 8. This one's tucked into the hills of Tennessee, and it takes a more vertical approach. The A-shaped section rises 2 stories at the front, housing a loft bedroom with a peekaboo view straight down into the courtyard below. It's a clever trick. Instead of hiding the courtyard from the street, they hid it from the neighbors on either side, using tall privacy fencing that mimics the same board and batten siding as the house. From above, in drone footage, the whole property looks like a single unified shape. Number 7. A Georgia build that leans hard into indoor-outdoor living for the humid southeast. Screened porches wrap 2 sides of the courtyard, giving the family bug-free outdoor space almost year-round, which has become one of the most requested features in 2026 Barndo plans across the Gulf Coast and Southeast in general. The A-shaped roofline here isn't just decorative, either. The steep pitch was specifically engineered for heavy rainfall, funneling water away from the courtyard below instead of pooling on a flat roof. Number 6. Out in the Colorado foothills, this A-shaped barndominium uses its courtyard as a windbreak. Mountain properties deal with brutal gusts, so instead of an open patio, the owners build a fully enclosed courtyard with high walls on 3 sides, leaving only the A-shaped structure open to the view. It creates a still, sheltered pocket of calm air, even when the flags on the porch out front are snapping sideways in the wind. Number 5. This Missouri build hides something a little different behind its A-frame face. A courtyard built specifically around a home garden. Raised beds, a small greenhouse structure, and a drip irrigation system all sit inside the wrapped courtyard, protected from deer and heavy weather by the surrounding walls of the house itself. It's a great example of how the same courtyard concept that works for entertaining can just as easily be repurposed for a working, functional space. Number 4. A Florida barndominium that takes the resort feeling to its logical extreme, with a courtyard built entirely around a pool and spa combination. Because the A-shaped front faces the street and the pool wing wraps around behind it, the owners get full privacy for swimming without a single privacy fence in sight. The primary suite opens directly onto the pool deck through a slider, something that's become a defining feature of luxury Barndo courtyard plans this year. Number 3. In the Carolinas, this build integrates its courtyard with an outdoor kitchen setup that rivals most indoor kitchens. Built-in grills, a pizza oven, a beverage fridge, and even plumbed-in sinks are all tied into the home's utility systems, meaning the outdoor kitchen isn't an afterthought bolted onto a patio. It's a planned extension of the house from day one. That kind of integration is exactly what today's Barndo builders mean when they talk about blurring the line between indoor and outdoor space. Number 2. A dramatic build out of the Texas Panhandle where the A-shaped front section actually splits into 2 peaks, framing the courtyard like a gateway when you walk through the front door. It's one of the more architecturally daring homes on this list, using matte black metal panel siding paired with cedar accents, a combination that's become one of the most popular exterior palettes for Barndos going into 2026. And number 1, this build ties the whole trend together. A single-story A-shaped Barndominium in the Ozarks with a fully enclosed central courtyard that the entire home wraps around, kitchen, living room, and every bedroom included. Every major room has glass doors opening onto that courtyard, so no matter where you are in the house, you're never more than a few steps from that private outdoor space. It's the clearest example on this list of what a courtyard Barndominium can be when the entire floor plan is built around the concept from the very first line drawn. So why is this pairing, the A-shaped exterior and the hidden courtyard, becoming such a defining combination this year? A few reasons keep showing up across every one of these builds. First, it solves a real design tension. Steel frame Barndominiums are naturally efficient to build in large, simple rectangular footprints, but that efficiency can come at the cost of visual drama. Wrapping the footprint around a courtyard, with an A-shaped section as the anchor, gives builders that dramatic curb appeal without sacrificing the cost advantages of straightforward construction. Second, it maximizes usable square footage in a way flat, open lots often can't. Instead of a huge, undefined backyard, a wrapped courtyard creates a clearly defined outdoor room, one with its own sense of scale, privacy, and function. Every square foot of that courtyard gets used, rather than sitting as an used, open lawn. Third, and this is the one homeowners mention most, it's about privacy without walls or fences. A rural property might have plenty of land, but plenty of land doesn't guarantee privacy if the house faces a road. Wrapping the courtyard behind a structure solves that problem architecturally, instead of relying on landscaping or fencing after the fact. There's also a temperature control angle that doesn't get talked about enough. A courtyard tucked behind an A-shaped front wing is naturally shaded for part of the day by the home itself, which can noticeably soften the afternoon heat in a way an exposed patio never could. Pair that with a shaded pergola or a covered walkway, and a lot of these courtyards stay usable through the hottest months of the year, not just spring and fall. And finally, there's a resale angle worth mentioning. Real estate agents in Barndo heavy markets have started noting that homes with defined outdoor living spaces, courtyards especially, tend to photograph better and sell faster than comparable homes with a plain backyard. A wrapped courtyard essentially gives the buyer a finished outdoor room instead of a blank canvas, which lowers the mental effort needed to picture themselves living there. Now, as much as this design trend is exploding, there are some real mistakes to watch for if you're planning your own build. The biggest one is underestimating drainage. A courtyard surrounded on multiple sides by roof lines needs a serious water management plan because all that runoff has to go somewhere. Several builders we researched specifically pointed to steep A-shaped pitches as a way to funnel rainwater away from the courtyard rather than into it. And that's not a detail you want to figure out after the concrete is already poured. The second mistake is treating the courtyard as purely decorative. The homes on this list that feel the most successful all gave their courtyard a clear job, whether that's a pool, a kitchen, a garden, or a windbreak. A courtyard without a defined purpose tends to become wasted space that nobody actually uses. Third, don't ignore orientation. A courtyard that faces the wrong direction can end up either blasted by afternoon sun or stuck in permanent shade. It's worth walking the actual lot at different times of day before finalizing which wing wraps which way. And finally, budget for the glass. Every one of these homes relies heavily on sliding or bifold glass walls to connect the interior to the courtyard, and that glass is often one of the most expensive line items in the entire build. It's worth pricing that out early, rather than discovering it's a budget buster halfway through construction. One more mistake worth flagging: skipping the HVAC conversation. Wrapping a home around a courtyard means more exterior wall surface and more glass overall compared to a simple rectangle, and that changes how a house holds heat and cold. A few of the builds we researched had to upsize their HVAC systems midway through construction once the extra glass and exposed wall area were accounted for, which is a costly change order to make after the fact instead of during initial planning. If you're seriously considering an A-shaped barndominium with a wrapped courtyard, a few planning steps matter more than almost anything else. Talk to your builder early about roof pitch and drainage, since the A-shaped roofline is doing double duty as both a design statement and functional water management. Think through which rooms actually need direct courtyard access, since not every room benefits equally. Bedrooms and living spaces tend to gain the most. And walk your lot at different times of day and year before locking an orientation, because the sun tells you more about where that courtyard should sit than any floor plan on paper ever will. It's also worth checking local zoning and setback rules before you fall in love with a specific layout. Wrapped courtyard designs take up more of a lot's footprint than a simple rectangle, and some counties have setback requirements that can force last-minute redesigns if they aren't checked early. A quick call to the local building department can save weeks of rework later. And if you're building somewhere with strict HOA guidelines, confirm a courtyard-style footprint is even permitted, since some communities still require a traditional street-facing layout. 10 homes, one hidden idea, and a design trend that's only getting bigger heading into the rest of 2026. If you had to pick, which of these 10 courtyards would you actually want to live behind? Let us know in the comments. And if this video gave you even one idea for your own Barndo dreams, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next. Because next time, we're looking at a barndominium shaped like something you'd never expect to see parked on a piece of land. An actual airplane. That's right, inside an airplane-shaped barndominium, coming up next here on Barndo Dreams. See you there.